Lawman Mike with www.lawmanguitars.com. Boy, have I got a really, really rare guitar for you today, guys and gals. I've got a 1968 Kent Model 820. Now, what makes this one so rare and unusual is the fact that they only made it 1 year, and they only made a very few with the original Bigsby Tailpiece. Now, I couldn't believe when I got this guitar. It did not have the Bigsby on it. It had a different tailpiece. Now, I'm looking at this guitar, and I said, why does it have this Bigsby Bridge? It's got the aluminum Bigsby Bridge. I started doing some research, and turns out that in 1968, 1 year, they built it with the Bigsby. I took the old tailpiece off, and sure enough, the holes matched exactly to the Bigsby holes to screw it into the body. So it turns out it's an 820, and very rare. You just don't see them. I've had a couple of them with the standard bridge, and that's the ones you usually see, so I don't think they made very many of them. But what a cool guitar. We added the Bigsby tailpiece, of course, and we discovered, I want to just point this out too, is it the bridge? I can't remember. Oh, yeah, the bridge pickup apparently had gone out at one time, and the previous owner had put a Strat style bridge in there to replace it in the existing cover. So you can see these covers say Kent on them, so you wouldn't know that. But Jeff the tech was in there messing around and fixing the electronics. He goes, by the way, Mike, he says that pickup is not original. It's a different, it's like a Strat style pickup in there. And I said, well, how's it sound? He says, sounds great. I go, well, let's check it out. And it sounds wonderful in this guitar. So you know what? We left it alone. I mean, someone could put another original in there if they so like. We left the one that's in there and just want to disclose that it is not the original. Other than that, this guitar is all original. It's got the original tuners. Look, check out this body. I mean, these the bindings on the side is so unusual. The double cutaway, the Kent written on the both the headstock and the body, and I'd already mentioned the Kent on the two pickup covers. It's got the original Pickguard knobs. At first I thought, oh, those knobs don't match, and I looked at the catalog that we were able to access, and sure enough, dark and light. So it's like, wow, those are even the original knobs on there, which we didn't know. Happened to have the original case that I'm putting with it. This didn't come with the guitar, but I had it waiting for this guitar to show up. And other than that, this guitar is just absolutely fabulous. Jeff has it set up so it plays wonderfully. It doesn't look like if he put a shim in there, it's not a very big one. I can't see any movement of the neck in there or anything between the neck and the body. So that's the neck pickup. Now it has a cut switch on it also, which will take it all out. Then you've got your standard three-way, which will combine the two, and then all the way to the back. So that's the neck pickup. Let's combine the two. Now I'll tell you, in this middle position, it is the quietest position of all three. We quieted it down a little bit. Brian, post-production, took out some of this single coil noise, but it does get quite noisy in that position and this position. And for some reason, when you combine them, it kind of cancels it out, so that could have something to do with that Strat style pickup they got in here. But I like this middle position. It sounds really good. Then all the way back, it's pretty twangy. That thing is very powerful. But But it's just a very sweet guitar. It's hollow. I think there's a post in between, so it's semi-hollow. But the finish is beautiful. It does have some pretty heavy finish crazing in through here and here, a little bit like the Italian guitars that we see once in a while, where it's only in the finish. It's not in the wood at all. But these are finish crazings that are a little more aggressive than some of the fine ones that we see in some Gibsons. But check out this back. I mean, it's just absolutely beautiful. Very cool, distinctive neck plate with this little point, a little point on it. Original strap buttons. I mean, this guitar is just in beautiful, beautiful shape. It's a pleasure to play. I mean, it is just one really cool guitar. And then, like I said, we had this case that it's a 16.5-inch body, by the way. Or sorry, 16.25. So your standard 335 style guitars don't necessarily fit this guitar. So the cases that go with the 335s are not going to fit it. It needed a special case, which we happen to have. It does have a 25.5-inch scale neck, and the nut's a little narrower at 1 5/8, which I like. It's not so big. But check out this case. This case is just awesome. I mean, we've had it for a while. It's got this beautiful red plush interior, and the accessory box is still here. I actually had someone who has one of these guitars offer me a lot of money just for the case. I go, no, we're going to keep it together. So beautiful case. Even the leather middle hinge is gone. That's the only thing that's stopping this from being just an absolutely mint condition vintage case. But the top is arched, nice plush. Absolutely beautiful. Just a beautiful, beautiful case. So if you've been looking for an unusual guitar, we've got this 1968 Kent Model 820, which is just fabulous. I mean, it's just really a fabulous guitar. It's just beautiful. If you had one of these back in the day, it's probably better than the one you had because they probably didn't play it nearly as well as we've got it playing now. So check it out on all of our really cool guitars at www.lawmanguitars.com. And hey, while you're here in YouTube, why don't you go ahead and hit subscribe? Do you know we went over 7,000 subscribers last month? Woohoo! Yeah, we're very excited. So we're headed to 8,000 next. So why don't you tell all your buddies you need to check out this Lawman Guitars. They got some really cool guitars to look at. We have over 600 video demos, and we just popped in some more of my songs that we just from my latest record. We put those on there, so you can check out some songs that we have done and all our cool guitars. You can go to Google, just Google Lawman Guitars. I mean, it just we instantly pop up. But hey, why don't you become one part of the club and subscribe, and each month you'll be able to see 5 more of these cool guitars. So thanks a lot for checking out our cool guitars, and thanks a lot for watching my demo.